Thanks for popping in to see my 3-item swap for the 3-item swap challenge that Foxy Creations Tracie Fox has arranged. It's a Facebook challenge, but obviously she's got her channel on YouTube and I will link it down below. So for this challenge you just had to make 3 items that were handmade. They only had to be small. You could do paper clips, that sort of thing. I've actually made 3 items and then popped them in this little bag that I've made. This is a bag using a Geek tutorial from a few years ago. I'll link that down below in case you want to make one. She made hers out of book page. I've made mine out of vintage ledger that I've got. I really love this ledger. Everything's written in pounds, shillings and pence. I couldn't find a date on it, but it's presumably from the 1950s or 60s before we went to decimal. I'll leave that to the side. In there, I've just popped a little note to Tracie. My swap partner actually was Tracie Fox, the main lady herself. So I felt I really must do a very good job, although I'd always do a good job, but I really felt the pressure, I suppose, to do good items. So I've just popped a little note in there, basically because I'm really grateful for the challenges and the events she runs and her tutorials. So if you want to check her out, I'll pop the video down below. So for this pouch, I've literally, obviously you can see, I mean, you'll follow GK's tutorial if you want to make one, but basically fold a piece of paper in half, fold it up, glue it all together, and you can decorate it however you like. I was going to collage over here, but I decided that I really want to keep it looking like what it is, a ledger page, so I didn't. I just popped lace across the top and a little trim that I've got there. And then inside here are the goodies. So like I said, you only had to make 3 things. You don't need to make more than that. I mean, I suppose you can if you want to. So I'll take them out one at a time. So the first one that I made was a scrappy pad. This is an idea from Camellia Crafts. I will link her down below in case you want to make one. These are gorgeous to just pop in pockets in your journals or just pop in your handbag if you want to make lists. I've used like old sewing paper, some lined paper, some embossed vellum that I've got, some squared paper, you know, and you just do lots of nice ripped edges. It's just interesting layers and textures. The reason I made this for her, part of her swap, was because I remember a tutorial she did a while ago using whole book page, and I use that a lot, that idea, and so I just wanted to use something from my whole book page of flowers for her. So that is that. This is an idea that again was from years ago, Firefly 67 Studio. I'll link her down below. And these are pockets made from book page. They're really thick and sturdy. I think I doubled this one and it's already quite a thick page. You put brown paper on, and then you can decorate it however you like. I've put a bee on here. If I had a fox, I actually would have done a fox. And then in there, I've popped one of my lexicon cards, and obviously I put a T in for Tracie. So that's that. Has a little dangle. I often think of Tracie Fox because she often makes little dangles. So that's one, the second item. And then the third item is actually an idea that I only saw 2 days ago from an artist called Linda Matthews. I will link her and her tutorial for this down below. I can't remember what she called them. It was something like fabric backed cards, can't remember. Anyway, I didn't just want to do one, so for the swap challenge I actually made 3 of these, and then I've just tied them together with some twine, which I won't redo on camera because that would be very boring for you to watch, but I will do it after. So I actually made 3 of these, and basically they're all the same, but depends whether you put your card and then fold the material over the top or over the side, but either way it's the same principle. You sew around the card to the fabric because obviously that keeps it attached. I'm going back on myself, but before you do that, while this is not attached, you actually can decorate. So you can sew buttons, fabric, do running stitch. I've popped a little key and some lace on there and popped some lace across the top. This one, I've just done a series of freestyle crosses, a bit of lace, a button, but they're great. Again, they're really super flat, but very interesting because there's a lot going on. Machine stitch, hand stitch, decorations. But again, they're really nice to pop in a pocket, or you could clip them on as a floating pocket in a journal, or I just like them as they are, really. Just write a note to somebody, happy mail, that kind of thing. So there's those 3 of that. So that's sort of like one item, although there's 3 in there. That's one. My pocket from Firefly Studio, and then my Camellia scrappy pad, and obviously the pouch to put them in. So I really hope she enjoys them. It's always a bit of a nerve-wracking thing doing a swap, because you hope that, you know, the person likes what you've sent, because we all have different tastes and styles, but hopefully there's something there that she will enjoy. And I hope you've enjoyed looking at it, and maybe it give you some idea if you're ever in a challenge. All right then, thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.